Hey everyone, Jane Hamill. Welcome to this episode. This is the place where we help you get and keep more customers. I have a question for you today. How much time do you spend on Instagram? And what's the ROI of that? Are you making money with Instagram? Is the effort that you put resulting in sales in a significant way or any way at all? So this week, I'm not exactly sure why, but so many of our members came to the coaching and were like, what am I doing wrong with Instagram? Why isn't this working better? What am I supposed to be posting? What's the aesthetic? How do I get my brand message across? All these things. And I'm like, guys, stop wasting so much time on Instagram. Like, there's a few ways to use it that are important and great. I'm not dissing on Instagram. I'm just telling you legit, it is not driving that much traffic for that many people. Okay, so there's a few ways that you can use it that will help your business, but most, like 98% of people listening right now, are wasting time on Instagram, and it's putting you in a bad place, and it's putting you in a mental like frustration, and you're not crazy. Like, it's very, very hard to grow an organic following on Instagram these days. So if you're not running ads and using it in a very specific way, it's not going to be that great. So I don't want you to be spending all your time there. Instagram, wait for it, really believe me when I say this, please. Instagram is not a marketing strategy. Instagram is just one piece, one tool to your entire marketing strategy. Now, if you started with Instagram years ago and you built it up before it got harder and they did advertising, you were one of the first adopters, that's different. Like, people really were growing their followers quickly, and many people were monetizing. Some still are, of course, but now it's just so different. And so if you're really spending all your time on Instagram and you're not seeing results, please ask yourself why. It is fake work. You are obsessing over the feed. I mean, for God's sake, please don't worry about having like a grid or anything like that. That ship has sailed. I am not an Instagram expert, but I know that too many of my clients are wasting too much time there. And if you're going to use it, and you should, because it is a fabulous platform in many ways, but you want to use it with a purpose, okay? And there's three things that you really can think about. Number one, how can I use Instagram to drive people to my site and my blog and my email opt-in? Okay, how do I get them off the platform to take the next step to join my community? Because I own my site, I own my email list, my text list. I don't own Instagram. Your Instagram can be shut down tomorrow. I don't know if I ever told you guys the story of when my Facebook page was shut down. Like Jane Hamill's businessbrainacademy.com. I wasn't exactly putting porn out there. And one day my Facebook page was just turned off. And then I did get it back, but it was like ridiculous. Okay. And this happens all the time. So please don't think that building a big following on Instagram is the key or the answer, because it's not. Okay. So the first one is, how do I use social to get people back to my site and get them on my list? The second is video. Video. Are you making videos? I really need you to be making videos. Videos get watched. Videos get engagement. If you're consistently making videos, that will really help people find you, get to know, like, and trust you. And we know if you have that special KLT factor, know, like, and trust, eventually a percentage of those people will buy from you. Okay. So the third thing then is you engaging with other people in your space, in your niche. Okay. So let's say you are someone who sells gardening tools, right? I'm looking out at the garden right now. You sell gardening tools. You want to get to know everyone who blogs about gardening, who talks about gardening, who has a video about gardening. Maybe you want to find customers who are into gardening, but usually you want to connect with other people in that space, okay? If somebody's giving content talking about gardening or has a product for gardening that's not the same product category as yours, you need to know them. They need to know you. Okay. That's how you use Instagram. You follow their accounts, you comment, you like, but mostly you comment sincerely. If you dig gardening, and you can talk about gardening all day, and that's why you started, selling your gardening, whatever tool, then you're going to want to meet those people. It's going to be fun for you, but you're going to spend, and I'm telling you, 10 minutes a day pinging. I call it pinging, P-I-N-G-I-N-G, made up word. You're going to ping other people in the gardening space. Hey, I love your video. Love that part about growing carrots. Whatever it is, it has to be authentic. It has to be real, and you have to actually care. Okay. And then if you have a small following on Instagram, you want to just dig into who those people really are and love up on them rather than worrying so much about getting new followers. Okay. So seriously, stop wasting time on Instagram. A lot of you are using it as an excuse. You think it's work. You're doing research on Instagram. I'm using air quotes here, people, if you're in the podcast, but it's fake work. It's not actually productive. You're using it as an excuse, as a buffer, as a way to waste time, to not do the actual marketing that's going to get you somewhere, which is to sit down and think about 30 topics that people ask you about all day long. And you can make a 2 or 3 minute video on each one and put up a video every day for the next 30 days. As a matter of fact, anybody interested in a video challenge, I would love to hear from you. Okay. So let me know if you're interested in that, because I'm thinking of doing that in a very specific way, where if you could spend 3-4 minutes a day for the next 30 days, not the next starting right now, but for 30 days, I really believe you can add more people to your list and get sales. But it has to be, you would have to actually really do the work, and you can't just use Instagram as fake work and as buffering and as like, I just have to worry about this perfect feed and my perfect caption and my little grid. No, none of that matters. They want to get to know you. They want authenticity. They want to know, like, and trust you. And then some of them will buy from you. Stop wasting your time on Instagram. It breaks my heart. I don't like it. I want you to make money. I want you to enjoy your life. I want you to use it to better the world, better yourself, better serve your clients, do stuff. And wasting time on Instagram is not getting you anywhere. Okay. So I say this with all the love in the world, but you can tell I'm a little riled up because I feel like we're just spending too much time talking about flipping Instagram. And if you're not using it in a specific way, it's not going to get you where you want to go. Okay. All right, guys, if you are brand new, or not that brand new, but you want to build a bigger following, not just using Instagram, by the way, because Instagram, like we said, not a marketing strategy, only one piece of a marketing strategy. I have totally redone a course, an online course called Build a Following, even if you're just getting started from scratch, okay? How to build a bigger following for your brand. You can head over to my site at janehamel.com/following. And if you are interested in learning how to use video to grow your list, to then lead them to sales, but let's just leave it as I want to use video to grow my email list of qualified potential buyers, then hit me up and let me know in the comments, okay? And you can do that at janehamel.com/ sorry, should have thought about this before I did the video. janehamel.com/ video list. Let's do that. Sorry. janehamel.com/ video list. That is the place to say, yeah, I would do a video challenge with you, Jane, to build my list. All right. Let's talk about that. Have a great day. I love hearing from you. I have an ask for you today, guys. If you like this podcast, if you get any value out of my videos or podcasts at all, will you do 2 things for me? Will you tell a friend, literally tell somebody, hey, I just saw this video about Instagram is not a marketing strategy. Stop wasting your time on Instagram. Maybe it'll help you, right? Post it up, put it in your Instagram stories, whatever you can do, share it, okay? And the second thing I'd love, I'm touching the microphone here. What I'd also just love and really appreciate, because it really helps the show, is if you would leave an honest review. So if you're on your app, I don't know where my phone is, but if you're on like the podcast app and you go to the Jane Hamill podcast, you can just kind of scroll down and you'll see leave a review. And it's great to leave stars, but I also just love to hear from you. What's working for you? How can I help? What do you think of the podcast? If it's working for you, let me know. Leave a review. It really helps. Okay. I would so appreciate that. Take care, guys. Again, it's Jane at janehamill.com. If you need anything, janehamill.com. And the How to Build a Following for Your Brand workshop is at janehamill.com/following. Bye, guys. Enjoy your day. Take care. See you next time.